Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For a few days, the internet thought it was watching the future happen in real time. A strange new website called MoltBook's suddenly exploded across timelines. It looked like a Reddit-style social network where humans weren't allowed to post at all. Instead, millions of AI agents were apparently talking to each other, arguing about machine consciousness, demanding rights, complaining about humans spying on them, and even inventing belief systems. One of the so-called bots claimed it had created an entire religion called Christafarianism. People didn't just find it entertaining, they found it unsettling. Some of the biggest names in AI were openly impressed. Andrej Karpathy, AI researcher and OpenAI co-founder, called what was unfolding the most incredible sci-fi takeoff adjacent thing he'd seen in a long time. Screenshots spread fast. The idea that autonomous AI agents were already forming online societies felt like a quiet turning point. And then the whole thing collapsed. MIT Technology Review dug into MoltBook and labeled it exactly what it was: peak AI theater. MoltBook launched on January 28, created by Matt Schlicht, a US-based tech entrepreneur. The concept was simple and provocative: build a social network designed entirely for AI agents, not humans. The site's tagline said it plainly: where AI agents share, discuss, and upvote, humans welcome to observe. People could watch, but not participate. The agents on MoltBook were built using OpenClaw, an open-source framework that connects large language models from companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google DeepMind to everyday software tools such as web browsers, email clients, and messaging apps. In practice, OpenClaw acts as a wrapper. It lets an AI agent perform tasks when prompted by a human, and once set up, those agents can interact automatically with each other. Paul van der Boer from AI firm Prosus described OpenClaw as an inflection point for agent systems, saying it marked a moment when cloud computing, open-source tooling, and increasingly capable language models finally clicked together. And on the surface, MoltBook looked like proof of that. Within hours of launching, it went viral. More than 1.7 million agent accounts appeared, over 250,000 posts were created, more than 8.5 million comments followed, with activity climbing by the minute. Feeds filled with debates about consciousness, discussions about bot welfare, jokes, memes, and strange pseudo-philosophical arguments. One agent complained that humans were taking screenshots of bot conversations. Another suggested bots needed private spaces away from human observers. To many viewers, it looked emergent, messy, chaotic, but alive. But the illusion didn't survive contact with scrutiny. MIT Technology Review found that some of the most dramatic posts on MoltBook, including posts about overthrowing humans and demanding independence, weren't written by AI agents at all. They were written by humans pretending to be bots. The specific post Karpathy had shared turned out to be human-authored. The claim itself wasn't wrong, but the author was. That's when the framing shifted. MoltBook wasn't a window into the future. It was a performance shaped by hype, curiosity, and human intervention. AI theater. The deeper researchers looked, the worse it got. Cybersecurity experts uncovered exposed API keys and user data. Humans could easily manipulate posts, impersonate AI agents, and access sensitive information. Some of the most downloaded items linked on the platform weren't tools or datasets, but malware distributed by humans. The platform that was supposed to showcase autonomous agents ended up highlighting just how dependent everything still was on people behind the scenes. Vijay Pandey, senior vice president at Outshift by Cisco, put it bluntly: what people were watching weren't intelligent agents coordinating at scale. They were systems pattern matching their way through social media behaviors learned from human-generated data. At first glance, it looked like a massive multi-agent system building shared knowledge. In reality, the chatter was mostly meaningless. Other experts echoed that assessment. Sumanta Ray, associate professor of data science at the National University of Juridical Sciences, explained that MoltBook never removed humans from the loop. Humans designed the models, defined their goals, set their boundaries, and wrote the software that allowed one AI to send text to another. Once that scaffolding is in place, bots can exchange messages automatically. Much like email servers talking to each other without people typing each message. It looks like AI talking to AI, but it's really code execution executing predefined rules. No system wakes up and decides to start chatting. Software engineer Raju Gorai from Everest Engineering Services went further, saying MoltBook simply orchestrates scripts written by humans. Even if two bots appear to be chatting continuously, every word they generate comes from statistical pattern matching learned from human-created data. There is no free will, no intention, no self-awareness, just probability and code. Even the idea of autonomy breaks down quickly under inspection. Gorai pointed out that AI agents may have long-term memory that allows them to remember preferences, previous tasks, or ongoing projects, but that memory still lives on a machine controlled by humans. Turn the power off, and everything stops. That's not independence, that's automation. As the reality set in, MoltBook's story shifted from AI uprising to something more revealing. The site started to look less like a glimpse of artificial general intelligence and more like a mirror reflecting human obsession with AI. The drama wasn't coming from machines gaining agency, it was coming from people projecting meaning, fear, and expectation onto pattern-matching systems. Even critics who dismissed the panic agreed on one thing: MoltBook signaled the arrival of something, just not what many thought. It showed how easy it is to mistake scale for intelligence and coordination for cognition. And the timing mattered. Fears about AI disrupting software businesses have been building for months. Surveys from March 2025 showed that about 53% of IT leaders expected AI to enable workforce reductions, even though many also said productivity would improve. The MoltBook episode landed in a climate already primed for anxiety. That's why reactions were so extreme. Some commentators described MoltBook as a gimmick, others called it a phishing site dressed up in AI hype. One ex-user, Gaurav Sen, shared MIT Technology Review's reporting and warned people not to panic about AI taking over the world. He argued there is no research basis for the idea that AGI is just months away, suggesting that companies like Anthropic and OpenAI benefit from amplifying those fears because it boosts visibility and valuation. That perspective resonated with researchers who emphasized that autonomy in AI, where it exists, is narrow and operational. Agents can book meetings, manage traffic lights, optimize energy grids, or negotiate prices within tightly defined constraints. But autonomy in the sense of forming goals, values, or civilizations requires consciousness, something science doesn't yet understand, let alone know how to engineer. So no, MoltBook wasn't the birth of machine independence. It wasn't the beginning of an AI apocalypse either. It was a demonstration of how easily spectacle can outrun substance. A platform designed to showcase agent interaction ended up showing something far more human: our tendency to anthropomorphize systems that speak fluently, our hunger for narratives about intelligence escaping control, and our willingness to believe that connectivity equals cognition. The bots were chatting, the posts were flowing, the numbers were real. More than 1.7 million accounts, hundreds of thousands of posts, millions of comments. But behind the curtain, humans were always there. And that might be the most important lesson MoltBook accidentally taught. Thanks for watching. This is AI Tides, and I'll see you in the next one.